extra, extra, read all about it. F-Zero 99 rumored to be at the Nintendo Direct of September 14th, 2023. Nintendo doesn't really do F-Zero anymore, but everyone else seems to be excited, so you know what? If there's an F-Zero anything at the Nintendo Direct, I will talk about the entire anime.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Alright, the F-Zero anime, aka GP Legend, or Legend of the Falcon, is a 51-episode animated series from Ashi Productions based on Nintendo's fan-beloved F-Zero series. Two GBA games, GP Legend and Climax, were made to tie into the series during its run, with Climax being Japan exclusive due to how the Foxbox English dub airing of the anime was cancelled after 26 episodes, only 15 of which aired in America. F-Zero was never the biggest hit sales-wise, so I guess Nintendo wanted to make an anime to prove how cool the world and characters of it were to general audiences. I mean, they already had the Kirby anime, which was a moderate success, so why not try this adaptational formula with one of their more niche franchises to get it more exposure? Despite that not working out, I still took the liberty to watch all 51 episodes to confirm that indeed, the F-Zero anime is an anime aimed for 6 to 11-year-old Japanese kids based on a high-octane racing game. I wish that was the title of this video, but that's too long and esoteric for YouTube. The premise of Legend of the Falcon follows Ryu Suzuku, a hot-blooded detective in 2051 who gets cryogenically frozen after an accident and wakes up in the 23rd century. He ends up joining the Mobile Task Force to stop the villains of the Dark Million organization in missions and races. But what about Captain Falcon, some may ask? Well, he serves more of a mentor role in this show, but as the series progresses, we learn more of his crazy backstory in connection to the main villain, Black Shadow. You see, him and Black Shadow are apparently the reincarnations of yin and yang, light and darkness, always destined to fight each other over and over again, and Black Shadow wants to put an end to the cycle by making another Big Bang, but with evil flavoring. Is this absurd? Yes, but I like it anyway. Captain Falcon already has a legendary status via the F-Zero games and Smash Bros., so making him this ultimate being of good works for me. It also helps that at first, he rarely shows up in the series, making each time he does more impactful, and that you know shit's about to go down in an episode. Not to mention, Black Shadow is such a deviously insane take on the Saturday morning cartoon villain that I can't help but love him. As for the other members of the Mobile Task Force, they're quite fun, playing into basic but entertaining character archetypes, with my favorites being the wannabe cool dude Jack Levin and the adorable Lucy Liberty. There's also various other heroes that appear in smaller roles like the iconic Samurai Goro, the over-the-top heroics of Super Arrow, and frickin' James McCloud from Star Fox. I didn't know he was a pre-established F-Zero character, so his appearance in the anime freaked me out when I first saw him. As for the villain, Zoda is a well-done Starscream type character, wanting to overthrow the boss man for himself, but still sucks up to him when need be. And speaking of bosses, Black Shadow uses Captain Falcon's DNA in order to make Blood Falcons, evil Captain Falcons that keep dying and coming back. I like the Blood Falcons concept and antics, but they don't really delve into the emotional consequences of the concept, as opposed to the best character of the show, Miss Killer, aka Haruka. Haruka was Ryu's fiancé who taught him how to race above average, but is later brought to the 23rd century and brainwashed to work for Dark Shadow as Miss Killer. While it's a plot I've seen before in stuff like Chojin Sentai Jetman, I still like seeing the show take a slower dramatic pace for one of its characters compared to the more wackier antics of the rest of the show. It helps that what we see of Ryu and Haruka's relationship is very wholesome. Overall, the F-Zero anime is such a strange case for me. I'm sure fans of the games will love it, but I'm not sure how casual or plain old anime fans will like it outside of the iconic final episode with the punch. It's very much a budget anime for all ages, and while I love getting a bunch of passable looking episodes of characters vibing and doing similar things over and over, I know it's not a popular format for many anime fans. A lot of audiences these days want above average animation with an epic ongoing plot, not this hit and miss episodic stuff with simple characters. I'd say check out a few key episodes if you don't want to watch all 51, because I did enjoy my time with it, and it did make my appreciation for F-Zero grow. Here's hoping the new 99 game leads to something.